Hello, my name is Logan Hickox, and today I'm going to give an informative speech on the benefits of men's gymnastics and also give a little brief explanation, kind of break down what exactly men's gymnastics consist of. And I wanted to start here with a really good quote. And this guy right here, Jonathan Horton, the man in the picture, he was an Olympian. I think he won silver on P bars in 2008. He had many world titles, first place, but can't remember all of them specifically right now. But he was a part of Team USA in the early 2000s. Really impressive gymnast. Actually just got inducted into the Gymnastics Hall of Fame in 2022 for the USA. And this quote right here, not about winning or losing a competition. It's about beating the doubt within yourself and knowing that each day you are one step closer to your gods. And I just think that that quote really sums it all up. It's a real good introduction, kind of get the ball rolling, maybe get you thinking about men's gymnastics, what exactly it entails. And so I want to break down the first 6 slides. We're going to break down exactly what the events are in men's gymnastics, and we're going to go in Olympic order. So this is the order that uh, you would compete in. Olympically, there's an order to this thing. So the first one is always floor exercise in the rotation. That's the beginning of the rotation anyway. Will be floor exercise, and as you can see, it kind of just looks like a raised blue floor. I know it's kind of hard to tell right now, but that is actually, it has springs. It's got like basically plywood, but under that there's springs all over it, and it's pretty. I mean, it's bouncy if you know how to use it. Per se, if somebody who's never done it, they probably wouldn't seem that bouncy to them. But you know how to use your momentum and the kinesiology of it. It definitely is bouncy. And you see some, if you look up any videos after this, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, you can get some pretty good bounce off that thing. The second event is the pommel horse, which maybe you've seen videos of, or seen some people trying it out. This right here, I can't remember this guy's name right now, but he was on Team USA, very talented pommel horse swinger, and as you can see, he's in the motion of circling, and that's exactly what you do on this thing. You'll put your hands on those things in the middle. You have to touch each end of it, so one way or another you're going to go all the way down and back around that thing, but you always probably want to start in the middle. You can start on the side, it don't matter, but uh, yeah, this event right here, this is the one that a lot of people end up being its nemesis. This is the one they despise the most because it is very hard. It's a challenging event. It really pushes you to your limits, if you will. Takes a lot of discipline to be good at pommel. This, of course, I'd hope you've seen the still rings, which the reason we call them still rings now is because they used to be swinging rings, and they'd have to do it outside because the towers that the rings were suspended on were so big, so large that you couldn't really have a building that could house that kind of equipment. And so you can see here he's holding a cross, which is very difficult. Takes a lot of practice, a lot of training. Obviously, you don't just get up on the rings and do something like that at all. And he's even doing a pike while he's doing his cross. And this was at the world competition, I believe. I don't think it was at the Olympics, but it was at the world competition one year. Um, yes, and the rings. I mean, you swing around them. Um, you know, you can shoot up into handstand. You do a lot of stuff on the rings. You definitely do. And then we have vault, which I just thought that was such a good picture, even though you can't see the whole setup there, but basically the vault table is sitting there like that, and under him, what he just came off of was a springboard, and that propelled him up and over the vault, as you can see. And I forgot to mention the whole reason I'm doing my presentation over this is because I've been a men's gymnast for 12 years of my life, And just recently, last year was my last year competing. I went to the regional competition. I won Arkansas state competition in floor, pommel, uh, vault. I don't think I won vault, but I won P bars, and I know high bar, and then I won the all around. And so I went on to the regional competition, which include our region is Region 3. It's Arkansas, Kansas, Louisiana, Texas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. And it is the hardest conference in the country easily, or region in the country easily. And so yeah, that's the vault. You just propel over and you flip. Okay, we got parallel bars, which I always love. P bars is one of my favorite events right here, and that just really displays, how versatile this event is. You can see them flying through the air, but many times you'll just see them on top or on bottom swinging, going between being under the bar to the top of the bar, swinging, handstand, turning. Very, very good event, very fun. High bar, a very impressive event to watch. It's always one of my favorite to watch, and it used to be my favorite to compete as well. And it's very dangerous. High bar, easily the most dangerous event. You could seriously injure yourself, possibly end your life, as some people say. But if you do everything right, it is very safe. And so now I wanted to get into the benefits of men's gymnastics for younger people or even later in life. It's you can do it whenever, as long as you have the setup and the equipment and everything. And so the benefit of men's gymnastics begins with the physical strength and flexibility that comes along with it. And this can be applied to other sports. It can be applied to your life. It all around makes you a healthier human being, which increases your your how you live your life. And men's gymnastics also develops mental discipline. And this discipline, I mean, you see it every day that children nowadays, they need something in their life where they pay attention and they want to succeed. They want to learn. They want to do better and be disciplined in what they're doing. And gymnastics is a perfect sport for children to learn how to do that. And men's gymnastics also helps children and develop listening skills because they're required to listen to their coaches and make corrections. And this is really good because you never want to see somebody who doesn't know how to handle criticism, and this sport is just perfect for that because you have to listen to your coaches. You have to see, you have to take their corrections very seriously. And so in conclusion, men's gymnastics is an excellent form of exercise for the mind and body. And the skills learned in gymnastics, they can hold them all the way through their life, and really make an impression on somebody later in their life that could help them get a job, help them go to the right school. It just sets you up so much better than other people because this sport is so different than other sports. And I wanted to leave everyone with a quote from another team member of Team USA in the early 2000s named Raj Bhavsar. He has two skills actually named after him, Bhavsar, because he was the first to ever compete in a world competition. And this quote reads, "Competing in gymnastics is the greatest reminder of being alive as a human being." And I think that also really just sums up what gymnastics means to me and many other gymnasts. Especially men's gymnastics don't get a lot of recognition, but best believe that it is a very intense and very loved sport by the people who do partake in it. And I hope I can leave you, with a better understanding of what men's gymnastics is and what its benefits are. Thank you very much.